Hello, YouTube friends. Well, I'm sure I'm not alone in the fact that right now it is a very rainy season. So I thought I would do a video showing what type of bags I carry when it's raining. So if that sounds good to you, please keep watching. Okay, now as many of you know, I do live in Northern California, and right now we are getting some really nasty conditions, flooding, lots of storms, lots of wind, and so I've had to be very selective about what bags I take out with me because I don't want to damage my nice leather bags. So I'm just going to go through some options for you for rainy weather. And the one I'm carrying currently is my no-name AliExpress puffer bag. I had this in a prior video, and you can find it within my different videos. It was pretty recent, but this one is just all vinyl, but it's a puffer bag. It's really cute, and it carries everything I need. It's even got a vinyl strap on one side, and it's just cotton webbing on the other, so it won't get damaged. But I have it packed right now with everything, and it's been great. I just grab and go, don't have to worry about it getting damaged or the contents getting damaged because it has a nice flap that closes up over everything and it keeps it all dry. And then if you have a need for something that's bigger, like a backpack for work or a tote, you can always go with Longchamp. This is the La Plage large backpack, and it says on I bought it at Nordstrom Rack. I also have a video on it, but it said on the site that it was water resistant, but I think it's more closer to waterproof. I've seen it listed as both because it does have an interior that is lined in kind of a wipeable plasticized material, and so it seems to me that no water gets into it if you carry it in the rain. It does have leather pieces on it, so you do have to be kind of mindful of that, but I think it should be fine because it's kind of the cross grain type of leather, so it should be fine. Probably not, I wouldn't carry it in a complete deluge, but if it's just moderately raining, it should be safe. Also, if it's moderately raining and not horrible, you could carry something like this. It's the Coach Noah or Noe pop-up crossbody in the cherries print. It's the pebbled leather, and the pebbled leather tends to wear really pretty well in the rain. If it gets a few little dots of rain on it, it does tend to dry on its own, or you could just wipe it dry, but it doesn't tend to spot like the other leathers, like the gloved hand leather, definitely not. I wouldn't bring out any Dooney Florentine bags. I wouldn't bring out any Portland leather goods bags. Unless it's like a pebble grained leather, I don't think it's safe. You can try it if you want to. I've heard different stories of people that did it successfully, but I wouldn't risk it. So I like the little pebble grain bag, and I especially like something like this, a tiny crossbody, because if it does start raining worse and you're out and about and you're getting worried about it, I just tuck it inside my jacket. I put it over my sweater, put my jacket on, you can't even see it, and it's covered. And then another option, of course, would be any sort of treated leather canvas bag like this Coach Rowan bag. Again, this has not been my favorite bag, but I do end up using it quite a bit when it rains. It's just coated canvas, and then the finished leather is not a raw leather, so it has a coating on it, so it should keep it fine. I've never had a problem with this in the rain. Something like this, or even something like this, which is also Coach. This was from their men's line. It's a little crossbody. I have videos on all these bags. I cannot remember what this one was called, if it was that's something like that. Anyhow, it's got the creatures on it, which I love. Now this is a combo of the pebbled leather as well as the coated canvas, so it's very forgiving for out in bad weather. I might remove this if I took it out, just to keep this safe, and I might even turn it around. Got just the pebbled leather side, but this should be fine. The little now the little creatures do have some cloth components. Those might run if they get wet. I'm thinking this red might kind of drip down. So this would probably be for instances where it's just kind of drizzly out. I wouldn't take it in a full storm, but you could do something like this. And then of course, if it is pouring out and flood situation really bad, you can always get one of these little plastic stadium bags. I always have a few of these on hand because we do go to a lot of sports games and stuff like that, or concerts, and you can take these little stadium bags usually. Now I did run into a kind of strange situation the last time we went to a Kings basketball game. They don't have a clear bag policy, now they have a no bag policy. So what that means is if your bag is bigger than, this is the one I carried and I got in with no problem. If your bag is bigger than, say, this, like a little crossbody or a wallet on chain, they will not let you in with it. So that was surprising. So just keep in mind, if you have a stadium bag, you're not necessarily going to get in with that anymore. So that was kind of strange. But back to the rain. This would be perfect. This is for complete downpours, flooding situations. You know, if I had to evacuate, God forbid, I would take something like this. It's clear. It's not going to get ruined at all. It's just got a webbing strap. It holds everything. This is really a great travel bag. I took this traveling too, and you can put your phone up here and still see what's going on with it. All your essentials in here, and that would fit for really awful storms. So I hope you liked this video of my assortment of different rain bags. It feels very apropos at the moment because a lot of us, especially in California, are getting a lot of rain right now, and we are just not set up for this type of situation. Back in the Midwest, you guys have tornadoes, all sorts of things. We don't have that stuff, so our infrastructure isn't really built to handle it, which is why everything is just kind of flooding right now. But it should be over soon, hopefully. Maybe by the end of this month, I can break out my nice leather bags again and use them. But for right now, I really don't like risking it. So I hope you found this video helpful, and stay safe out there right now, and I'll see you next time.